everybody, it's Danny from Danny Loves Planning, and today I want to go over a few basics in regards to how to choose a planner. So if you're interested in that, come along with me, continue to watch. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell over there so you can hear notifications or be notified when my videos come out. And also, go ahead and like this video, comment below. I love to hear from you, and you can also share it with others. So let's go ahead and get started. How do you choose a planner? Well, there are plenty of different planners out there, but there are some basics, and so I want to go over them because I won't be able to share all of the planners that are available, but I can share a few. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, number one, you have some planners, and I have plenty of planners here, but I'm going to move them over for a second, and I'm going to share with you a planner that I have here. So, this is super cute, number one. So it's exactly why it caught my attention. When you look inside, there's two different notebooks. Now, one is dedicated, oh, I'm sorry, it's upside down. There we go. All right, so one is dedicated to graph paper. You may have some notes in there, and I also have notes, but I won't show them because they're personal. So there's graph paper in here. You can put some different notes. Then there's also a regular planner here. This is for every week. There's not a monthly planner. So you can see there's just the week of, there's things to do. You can kind of check it off every day if you did it. There's a weekly to do, and there's notes. This is a good planner if you just need to write things down. Now, everything that I tell you today is definitely going to be my opinion. That's one person's opinion of all the billions of people that are in this earth. So don't feel like anything that I say means this is what you must do. I just want to be here to share with you the differences with the different planners that I have to share. And then, of course, I'm going to show you the one that I absolutely love and why I love it. So I'm basically going to give you the pros and cons of each one, and then you can decide. I think what's most important is that when you have a planner, you want to find the planner that works for you. It doesn't have to work for everyone else. It doesn't have to be something that others say is great. It has to work for you, especially if you're a brand new planner and you're not used to writing everything down. If it's something that's too complicated, you're most likely, as you're building a habit, going to just forget about it, right? So here we have a planner that, again, it's very cute. Number one, it closes up really nice for you. So it has this here. These are actually interchangeable, and so you can always buy more notebooks, so that's nice. There's a folder here. There's a pocket here. There's also a pocket here. There's a few pockets over here, and as you can see, I have something set down in here. Again, you can write your comments or your notes or whatever, and then you can use this as a daily or the week of and kind of write down. And it could be daily, but anyways. So you could say the week of, today is February 15th. 16th today, the week of February 15th, 2021. Here are the things that I need to do. I need to do them every day of the week, or I only need to do them so often throughout the week. You can check it off if you've done it. If there's a weekly to do here, and then also some notes. I personally do not use this portion of it. I more use the notes part, and you can see that I have notes here because number one, this is not my favorite, but also I like to write big. And so that's something that you really want to be mindful of. How big is your writing? How neat is your writing? Or how small, right? And are these little areas going to accommodate your writing style? So that's one thing. But as far as like being able to put some information in here, as again, you can see I have something back here, and being able to put a little notes. If I wanted to pop this in my purse, then I could and bring it along with me, and that would be great. Plus, it's super duper cute. I mean, it's gold metallic. Okay, so that's one. There are some, and this is actually, as you can tell, I love metallic. This is actually a journal, but there are some planners that are created like this. So they're bound just like this. And it's funny, it says track, listen, plan. I bought it because it was very cute. And I actually haven't opened it yet. So let's see. I got this from Michael's. Oh my goodness. Well, then it is a planner. Okay, well, you guys get to learn along with me. So this is super cute. Okay, so first of all, full transparency and confession time, right? I bought this because it was cute. I did not look in the inside of it. So I had no clue what it looks like. So you guys are totally like, we're learning this together. This is very cute. Again, I bought it. I didn't even see this and on this side here. And I bought this because it was super cute and that was it. Oh, in addition to that, it was on clearance. Like, so anyway, so let's see what's inside. All right, so we have the month at a glance, goals for the month, bills, notes, monthly quote. That's very nice. I like that. And it's really cute, right? So here you have your month. I can see myself using this actually. So you have your to-dos. Wow. You have your tracker. It says keep track of anything like your mood, budget, or food by assigning colors and filling in the chart every day. I absolutely love that. I love that. Here's a built-in habit tracker. Wow. Wow. I'm for sure going to use this. This is so cute. Oh God, I can't believe I did this to myself. And then on to the next month, and it just keeps going for the next month. Okay, so let's see. Does it do that for the, let's see what else we have in here. Okay. So you have that, and then you get your dotted paper. And so this is the journal portion of it, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. So that's the journal portion of it. So I wonder if it's like 12 months. So let's see. There's 1 month and 2 months. And let's see. 3 months. It's probably 12 months. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So to make sure this video is not super long, but okay. So I'll tell you the ins and outs of the, I'll tell you the pros and cons of this first. First of all, this is super cute. Like it's cute on the outside, and obviously you can tell that that's what draws me, and I will spend money because it's cute. Never even looked in the inside of it. I totally thought it was a journal. I saw this, but all I really paid attention to was journal. I didn't see that it was a guided journal. So obviously pay attention to details, but turns out that this is amazing because it has all of these different things in there. I definitely will use this, especially because I've been seeing some of the Bujo, I hope I said that right, and journals, and I really like it, but I just don't spend time. I don't allow myself to have that much time, basically. I obviously have time because everyone else does. We get the same 24 hours in a day, but I just don't allow myself to have that time. But this will definitely, this is great. Anyway, so, but here's the reason why I would not use this as far as my actual planner, right? Like the only thing I use for a planner. Number one, it's bound as a book. And so that if I make a mistake, like I'd want to tear this sheet out. I also just don't like this setup, like, and I can't add anything to this. So basically the way that the pages are, they are, and you guys may say, well, yeah, that's obvious because it's bound. But when you get to my favorite one, then you'll find out the reason why I say that. So this wouldn't be something that I would use as like my normal and my only planner, but for sure I'm going to use this. And I'm so glad I'm doing this video, and I'm so glad that I bought it, and you guys were able to, like, we were able to do this together because I had no clue. So this is like a gem that I didn't even know about. So there you go. And it's like rose gold. That's really why I bought it. It's cute. Okay. So anyways, that's that. Now, the other thing is you have like the A5, A6, and this is actually what I use. I'm going to start doing, budget envelopes. And so I have a bunch of them back here, but I just haven't done the labels yet for them. And that's the reason why this doesn't go all the way until December, because it's just not, it would make it too thick. However, you do have this. You'll see a lot of people using these again. And obviously I like gold and red, rose gold. So it's really nice. It closes up. If you're going to take it with you, if you're going into work or something, it looks professional. If you have a business and you want to meet with clients, it looks professional. Obviously, when you open it up, it's more ice cream and things like that. But you can always change these and buy more. It definitely works like a binder. And so if you wanted to take something out and put something back, you totally could do that, as I have done with my budget envelopes and added them. But I'll tell you that the one thing about this is it's small. My writing is big. And I really wouldn't have anywhere, like I could use stickers, but it's just so small and my writing is big. And so this would not fit my needs, but it could fit your needs if you had smaller writing. And so you do have your monthly layout here. And then you also have your weekly layout. What I like about this though is the paper is super thick, and that's really important to me. I'll say to me, again, this is all my opinion. It's very important to me because when I write, I don't want to see the ink on the other side. So I don't want it to bleed on the other side. So this is really thick paper, and this means that I could use a gel pen, which I prefer not to use a ballpoint pen when I'm using my planner. Just because of the way that it looks. And so I could use a gel pen on here. I could almost probably use a Sharpie and it would be okay, but it's just too small. So that would be the reason why I wouldn't use it. However, if you needed something that could fit in your purse, if you had like a bigger purse, I generally have bigger purses, and that was nice, and you were able to really add pockets. So here I can put money in here, again, for my budget envelopes. Then this would be something that you could definitely use. So as you're seeing the differences, you do have your planner that would come like this. That's, kind of it's like notebooks, and there's an official name for these, but it's notebooks, and you can take this out and you can add more, so you can just keep using it over and over and over again. It's pretty compact, could fit in a purse, could fit in a backpack. Then you have the ones that are like the notebook, and again, because it's bound, there's some things that you can and can't do, but if you wanted to put this along in your purse, this could fit in a purse as well. You also have this too. Now, moving on to another one, and then this is the first, right to the last, okay, is your spiral bound. So I actually got this from Michaels. This is a spiral bound planner. Now, I'll tell you off the bat, what I find is that with the spiral bound planners, sometimes these spirals will basically unravel like right around here, and then you lose the whole planner. So that is one of the reasons why I'm not too much of a fan of a spiral bound planner. Possibly because I could be pretty rough with my planners too. I throw them in my purse, I throw them in my car. And so if you're much more, soft with your planner, then this could be something that absolutely works for you. They do have some that if you were to that kind of mimic the ARC system. And the ARC system is where you can pop pages out and then pop them back in. And that is my preference, and I'll share that with you in a moment. So they do have some that are spiral that do that, but just because of my feeling about spirals, I typically do not use a spiral planner. Now, this particular planner is a family planner, and so it has your 2021, the whole year at a glance, and then it's pretty much tailored to a family. So here's your play date and your games, and it has stickers that come in them. And at times when you buy a planner, especially spiral bound planners, the ones that I find, they typically have stickers already in them. So they come with stickers, which is pretty cool, especially if you're just starting and you don't have any stickers. So as you can see, there's plenty of different stickers here. There's different stickers to just remind you, oh, maybe for payday, or you have bills, or you have a haircut, or there's recycling, or you need to go to the dentist or the doctor, grocery, different things that are related to the family. And then there's a folder here, which is pretty cool. You can keep your receipts in here or something like that. And then you have your monthly, and you have, and this is really nice actually, that the name is here. And so you could typically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would work for my family. So depending on how many people you have in your family, you can write their name here. And hopefully you can see that. You can write their name here, and then just kind of write down information and things that is pertaining to that particular person, so that particular member of your family. So, you know, if Susie has a soccer game on Thursday, then we can write it here. And if, you know, Dad has a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, then you can write it here. You can kind of go across so that you can see. And if it's blank, then that means no one has it. This is pretty cool because actually, I do have a family. My family is of 6. So my husband and I and our 4 children. And this actually would be perfect, even though I said I don't use spiral planners. I know. But this would be pretty cool. And I actually picked this up because they were on it was a great sale. And so I picked them up. And sometimes I like to give things away. So anyways, so that's what this is. And then sometimes, and this one does, in the back, they'll have a notes section. And so here you go. You have a few pages of notes. This one, if you look at it, the boxes are pretty big. The paper feels pretty sturdy. And then the areas where you're writing is pretty big as well. And this would be great for stickers. And so this would be something that I think is nice. In addition to that, this is really nice. And this is the reason why I picked it up. You can actually put a picture of your family here. And then this cardboard cover is very sturdy, really nice, so that, you know, it's not just going to tear up on you. And it's not like the laminated covers that other planners come with, which, you know, is a way to protect your planner as well. So that's what this is. It's a 12-month planner. It's focused on the family, but of course, whenever you find a planner, you can use it however you like. So again, we had the, you know, this is the spiral. You have the A5, A6, that basically, you know, there's like 6, or there might be, I believe like 7 or 8. But basically it's like the binder kind of planner, with a nice cover. You have the notebook planner, and then you also have this that's kind of like a notebook planner, but these are interchangeable and you can kind of use them however you like. Okay. So now we get to my favorite planner. And the reason that this is my favorite planner is because of the ARC system. So the ARC system is basically the fact that you can, and I will, first I have a tool cover on the front of it. So this is something that normally comes with a notebook, but I've placed this on the front. I actually watched The Organized Money, and she used this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have one of those. Actually, I have 2 of them. And I love it. So I love the way it looks. I can take it to work. It still looks professional. And in the inside, I can do whatever I want. But on the outside, if I was to carry this with me, or also carry it with me to meet with a client, then it still looks professional. It's very nice. And it's very sturdy. In addition to that, it has pockets. So there's pockets here and there's pockets here. All right, so that's just the cover. But the ARC system, getting back to the ARC system, the ARC system basically means you can pop items in and you can pop them out. Now, what that means is, or pop them out and pop them in actually. So what that means is these covers and papers, other planners, they're all interchangeable, and I love that. So in comparison to something like this, I can't change this. Whatever's in here is in here. I can tear it out if I want to, but I cannot I can't take something from another planner and pop it in here. That doesn't work, because now I could technically, if you want to cut this on this, you know, you can really make it work. But the bottom line is, the way that it's set up, if you don't make any changes, you really can't change it. So that's not my preference, but this is definitely my preference, because I can include as many planners as I want, all at one time, as well as I can just pop things in. In addition to that, because of the way that I write, I like to pop my papers out and turn my papers this way and then write on them and then pop them back inside the planner. So this is something that I like. As you can see, I have multiple planners in here. In addition, I have dividers that I have purchased and then created them. They're also a part of the ARC system. So as long as they have the ability to pop in and pop out, then that works. Now, the kind of planner that I'm using is the Happy Planner. Now, the Happy Planner is my favorite because, again, it works on the ARC system. There are plenty of other planners. There is the Prayer Planner. There is the Erin Condren Planner. There's the Passion, I think it's a passion planner. There's a passion. There's so many different planners. But I think, again, that when you're choosing a planner, you want to think about what works for you. You're thinking about, how big is your writing? Do you write extremely big or very small? Or, how much stuff do you have going on? Where do you want to carry this planner? This planner is very big, and tell you that it's very heavy. And I dropped this on my foot and I literally have a scar from where I dropped it. It's super heavy. But it doesn't have to be. It's only that way because I have multiple planners in here. As you can see, I have a catch-all. I have my home. I have my budget. I have my work planner. I have my, this all is a part of work. I have my spiritual planner. I have my self-care planner. I have a business planner. And I have a notebook in here. And so that's the reason why it's so heavy. But it doesn't have to be. I wouldn't have to have all of those planners in here. I could just have one and then it wouldn't be as heavy, right? So I love this because, again, I'm able to do that. I'm able to customize it, create these labels, put them on dividers, pop them in there, and then really put everything in one place. And that's what's so important to me because I have had multiple planners in the past. And I will also do a video about multiple planners, but I've had multiple planners in the past and have not used them just because out of sight, out of mind. But in this case, I'm able to hold them all. So what's the pros and cons of having a Happy Planner? Well, number one, there are plenty of Happy Planners that have multiple themes. And so you can buy a Happy Planner for recipes. You can buy a Happy Planner for to track your moods, to track habits, to track your wellness. There's all these different, there's plenty of stickers and all of that. But the best thing about a Happy Planner is the ARC system, and it's what I like. These are not standard rings, so I can show you a standard ring, which this would be something that's more standard. And these come this way. I like to buy these rings just because they're metal and they don't break I have not had one break, actually. These will break on you. And this is also not the standard size. So this size is actually the big Happy Planner. But the other size that's available is the classic planner, which you can see is much smaller than this planner. The reason why I like this planner, though, is because there are so many different things. I just like the big planner. I really do. I like the big planner. I like the functionality of it. I like this cover to go on top of it, which I'm sure probably comes in this size as well, but there's just more space for me to write and all of that. So I just want to share with you some things that I look for when I'm trying to choose a planner. Again, it's where are you going to carry it? How are you going to carry it? What are you looking for in functionality of that planner? Do you want something that you can carry around with you that, and be honest, this is like a book. So carrying around this just because it has so many planners in it. Do you want something like this that looks very professional on the outside? Then when you open it up, it has what you need. You can still pop things in and out, but they have to be, hole punched in this way. And so there's special paper that you can buy for this or whatever. Do you need something that's not too over the top? You just need like a notebook, something like this that you can carry all of your information in. Or do you need something in this sense that you can basically do whatever you need to do and then pop it out and really like archive the notepads that are complete, and then have your information over here because you're really not interested in doing a whole lot of planning. You really just want to write things down and make sure that you get them done. Those are the things that I think are really important. There are more in-depth things that I look into when I'm looking at a planner, but I think that the basics are really, what is it that you're trying to do? If you're trying to, again, just develop a habit of writing everything down and creating this organized kind of life, then I think that you can again choose what you like. You can go with a spiral if you are not as reckless as I am with my planners. I usually cannot use a spiral too well because after a while, it will unravel up here. But if you are very, you're not reckless, you'll be able to use this, then that would be just fine. If you want a smaller planner, there's this planner. And there's also smaller planners available, and they're also thinner. So there are some that are about this size. There's the mini planners. Happy Planner has plenty of different options. So you can use it. And this is not sponsored, just telling you because this is what I use. But Happy Planner, you totally can sponsor me. And then again, if you're looking for something that's more like a binder and you want to buy the accessories, then you totally can do that. So hopefully this helped you along the way just to understand the differences of the planners that are available out there. But really what's important, you guys, is make sure that you find something that works for you. That's it. And guess what? Planning, there's no real rules with planning. If you buy something and you don't like it and you want to create something else, or you want to buy something else, go buy something else. It's okay. There aren't any rules to this. But what really matters is that you create a system that works for you. All right, you guys, I've held you long enough. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you have any just simple comments, put them down in the comments. Let's keep it positive, of course, because positivity breeds positivity, right? That's all I have for you in this video. And to keep, again, hit that bell so that you can get notifications because I have some other things that I want to share with you all. Okay, that's the end of it. Continue to plan your life. Continue to plan a happy life. And I'll see you in the next video.